Welcome back, everybody, to day 27 of Stardew Valley with Ellie and Douglas. Summertime is still here, only for one more day. I'm sure it'll be nice and sunny tomorrow. That's just a guess. It's going to be clear and sunny. Perfect for the dance of the moonlight jellies. How did I know? Fortune teller. Displeased. Okay. Ooh, blueberries are done. So, this is probably our last harvest of blueberries. It'd be nice if we could get enough money for that house upgrade. My inventory is full. Yeah, I know. I saw the time and went all in booty inside last night, so. For those that know, I planted the wheat because the wheat and corn carry over from fall. Or carry over to fall. So, those are the only two plants that I know of that carry over for a season. That's it. Okay. So, we'll put these away. Put those away. We'll put those away. That. Got an ancient seed. Put that away. Yeah, that club did a lot of work last night, didn't it? Tomorrow we need to harvest these. So, hey Loki. Put that in there. We could have a lot of great rooms. I'll put that in there too. +5 weight. What does that even mean? Okay. Need to sell these. Off the porch. There you go. Go break open our geodes. Sell our golden crops. It's locked. Open at 9. Oh. I thought we were a lot closer to 9 o'clock than we actually were. Hey, Shane. This weather makes me thirsty. But this is kind of very much like Shane. Shane actually reminds Douglas a bit of an AU universe brother of his, so. Whoops, sorry. Cheers. Yeah, we're not ready for it, I know. Since we're already down here, we'll go see Clint first. If we hadn't upgraded our tools, we would have had enough money to upgrade our house. But that's fine. We definitely needed the tools upgraded. Oh. Well, sometimes I wonder how I ended up in this town. That side eye is just like, how did I get here? So yesterday I talked about No Man's Sky. So I'm not gonna do that today. I'll just put it right there. I think we will go back down to the mine, so, I mean, another day of mining means we'll have to have something to talk about. I bet the sister reminded me of a thing we could talk about. So, oops. So used to going to the saloon. We haven't been to the saloon. His little feet just went right towards the door. But it's a good day to shop. Is it? Have. You know what? We'll take it. I'm over here cringing at the yellow wallpaper, but it's just like, you know what though? I mean, it might actually look good because it's not some weird design, you know. So, kind of makes me sad they're only one use, so. I mean, they're not very expensive, but it's just like sometimes, like, I don't think I've ever seen that yellow wallpaper before, so. Okay, what we're going to do is drop that off, drop that off. We don't need that. We don't need that either. We were a little bit full yesterday. I guess we'll have to take some nature snacks because we don't have a kitchen yet. Or a field snack. Okay, those back. We'll go inside, drop these off. Hey, buddy. I think I already petted you today. Pet. Oops, sorry. Did we? Oh, yeah. Because I guessed the right weather. I was like, did we? The TV. I should probably check our mushrooms when we get back. If we have any room. Might actually have some. My ear's ringing. Good thing you guys can't hear that. That would be annoying. We're definitely going to try to get out of here in time to see Sebastian. Oh, it's like a frog. It's just sitting there. Maybe we can grab it. Give it to Sebastian. Oh, Lord. Oh, dude, I didn't see you, man. Club you to death. There's the door. And here's some coal. Oh. Dude, I just want the copper. I think I said coal. I just want the copper. I'll leave you alone if you leave me alone. So, yeah, Douglas was like, well, we could talk about, you know, how I've been in caves before. Yes, you have. Well, that was kind of an inopportune time for me to get a phone call, like right in the middle of getting attacked. Yeah, my kid's school called. So it's like, I have to answer that. So luckily the phone was sitting right beside me, so I actually saw it, you know. But nothing's wrong. For people who may be concerned. But oh yeah, well, I was like, what were we talking about? So yeah, like I said, I know I've said it 500,000 times probably by now, but getting Douglas's playthrough recorded is like honestly one of the top gaming priorities for me. I take that back. It's not a priority, it's a want, because if it was a priority I would have gotten it done already, but But unfortunately, it's like I would have done it already, except the the reason I haven't is because of the whole I have to record his warden first to get the choices down. Because it makes a difference, you know, it makes a difference in his storyline, the things that his warden did. So, but one thing that doesn't change is that he gets trapped basically in the cave. So that's like main plot point number one, kind of. So, I mean, it's not really plot point number one, but it's kind of the big deal at the very beginning. So but yeah, I mean, sometimes like, back to appreciations. A lot of people, didn't like Dragon Age 2 at all. But it was kind of funny, the way I looked, listening to the reviews and everything, it was more along the lines that, people seem to have the quote-unquote same opinion as quote-unquote all the experts. So, it ran into this again where, the experts gave it a bad review, so it must be terrible. The quote-unquote experts, the critics, whatever, gave it a bad review. And it was just like, okay, so what didn't you like about it? Same exact thing that, I mean, literally with all the same words that the quote-unquote experts had. Okay, we can get out of here. So yeah, and then later on, when I say Dragon Age 2 is my favorite game, people are like, oh, well, that got a lot of bad reviews, blah, blah, blah. So they didn't even play it. And it's just, my line is, a warm rain is a pleasant way to get clean. Oh, that's a... Let's go see Sebastian. If he's in here. Nobody's in here. Hello? So this is like, everybody knows that it got bad reviews, but nobody knows why, you know? And nobody played it. So, for me, it was, again, it was nothing but storyline for me. It was the story. It was the story of following your champion, you know, and the struggles he had, or she. I believe he was the only guy I played. I had several females. Yeah, like I said, this was my favorite game. I played Douglas enough to equal the 5 or 6 female characters that I had, and I finished all of them. So yeah, I was replaying him over and over and over again, and I obviously willing to do it again. But like I said, it was, people never played it and they had an opinion of it, and it's just like, I don't like things like that. It's just like, how do you have an opinion of something if you never saw a movie, if you never read a book, if you never... Hey, Abby, the valley looks more interesting than Lane, don't you think? He's in here, right? Yes. Hey, Sebastian. Tomorrow we'll all be gathering at the docks to see the migration of the moonlight jellies. I think it starts at 10 o'clock. Is that a date? Are you inviting me on a date? I can't remember what he likes. Oh, Gunther. Gunther needs that. It's not like I won't get another one. I think he likes this. Thanks, I like this. Yes. Occasionally we'll give them something besides food. Especially Sebastian. I need a little warm-up to be ready for another cold night on the ocean. Hi, Harvey. Hi, Douglas. Or anything interesting in the library lately? No, they're all still... Hey, well, see you around then. What was that face? What was that face that he made at us? Oh yeah. The flowing water keeps my house a little bit cooler in the summer. I can't tolerate heat very well. I didn't let that come up all the way. Howdy, kid. Staying dry. Yep, now. There's nothing like a glass of red wine on a day like this, huh? I love my job. Hee hee. It never rains in Calico Desert. That's where my friend Sandy lives. I wish I could visit her today. But yeah. So, anyway. Enough ranting about that, I guess, too. Again, though, it's just like, I don't understand how people can have opinions of something if they've never actually used a thing, or played a thing, or seen a thing, or read a thing. It's just, you know, you kind of form your own opinion, form your own opinion about things. Because that's how people get herded into believing things are bad or good or whatever, is if you just listen to somebody else. And I know that people don't have time to do everything, they don't have time to read every book. They don't have time to watch every movie. But don't be sitting there saying, oh, that's a bad movie, if you never saw the movie, I mean, it's okay if you say, well, I heard that was a bad movie. What did you think of it? If you try to, whoa, gosh, that clobbering action is real. It's okay to collect information, that's fine. But don't be sitting there telling everybody something's bad if you've never even seen it, which people do. So, uh-oh. We have run out of the space. You don't go in there. Okay. I guess I could put this gold one over there. You don't go in there either. Put this gold parsnip over here. But no, yeah, a lot of people do that whole thing where... And that's how misinformation gets spread. It's like, if you hear a thing and you don't know for certain a thing, then that's how information and lies and everything else gets spread around. So, learn from an old hag. Let's go to quote Flemeth, and then I got distracted and never mind. An old woman who talks too much. Flemeth. If you don't know who Flemeth is, well, shame on you. You should. Dragon Age reference. Okay. I'm gonna go to bed. So I'll stop ranting. Woohoo! Farming. Level up. See, you get this oil maker, but you have to have pigs, and you really have to upgrade your farm to get the pigs. Okay. Well, that's it. That was the end of the 27th day of summer. Tomorrow's the last day of summer. So I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye!